Hey guys, Julian here. I'm just down at Perth Zoo right now. I'm going to be taking a look around the zoo today, and also the new changes and additions to the zoo, so I can get in for free due to the Perth Zoo Friends membership. So you just pay a one-off fee, and then the next 12 months is free entry. So yeah, that's going to be really good. We'll be having a look at all the exhibits, including the bull elephants. There's only one left before he goes off to the South Australian Zoo. It's an open plain zoo, so wanted to document this before he departs. So here's the admission costs, and obviously it's free for the zoo membership. Concession $30.90, $39 for adult. Now for an individual you can pay $104. Will get you into being a member, so stay tuned for that, guys. We'll have a look around shortly. Okay, great, here we go, guys. Perth Zoo now. So we're just going to have a look at the map. So we've got the information kiosk, we've got these vending machines. So you can go here to get your zoo membership. Okay, so here we go. This is the map of Perth Zoo. So we do have, this is where we are at, and we can walk all the way to the pavilion. There you got the orangutans, which are swinging around, and the Australian Wetlands, crocodile lawn, reptile enclosure, and you got all this here. So
I want to go to Lion.
yeah, the Jurassic Park. Then we've got the South African Savannah, or the African Savannah, which is really cool, and the white-cheeked Gibbon exhibit too. So let's go and check it out. Just the zoo keeper talks just down here, so let's go and have a look. Great, so let's go. This will be, of course, premiered. This is a brand new Gibbon swinging around. Normally the Gibbons would, this is one of the enclosures that was recently redone. So the Gibbons would just swing up and go across there, just a bit like the monkeys that we'll see a little bit later. And it's only just recently reopened, so it's really cool, really good. So there we go, the new habitat. So let's go and have a look at the reptile enclosure. Yeah, so sorry, might have to do a little bit of cuts because there's a lot of people in today. Okay, so here we go. Reptile Encounter, and we've got the penguins just on the other side there. So let's have a look. Oh, so much warmer in here. So we do have pythons. Where's the python? There he is. Just having a little nap in that log. Okay, looks like we can't find the gecko. Where are you, mate? Okay, we'll have a look at the next one. So this is a tiger snake, found quite common in backyards or bushy areas. So there we go. And that's what they look like. So let's see if we can spot him. There he is. He's quite a common critter, a reptile actually. in most Aussie backyards of if there's a lot of bush around. That's his enclosure. Okay, you can see the corn snake just blending in somewhere. He might not be in the exhibit today. But here's the information for him. Located in North America, and then they can be illegally part of the pet trade, which is not good. Illegal pet trade. Okay, look at that, we've got a gecko. So these geckos have been, they were originally smuggled in, and obviously because they can't be released back into the wild, they had to sort of keep them here just to help with the conservation effort at Perth Zoo. So there is one here, and there should be another one here. There's about 2 or 3 in this exhibit. So yeah. Onto the children's python now. Ah, there he is. So, sorry I didn't get a chance to have a look at all the exhibits, but in this encounter. No, they don't eat the children. Wild chameleon. So this one changes colours, and he can be found in North America. So he's probably blending in just behind the tree. Please. And the olive python is very big, just up the back. It's very big. Don't want him wrapping around you. So there we go, got the Burmese python. He's not in his enclosure at the moment. Very big python. So here we go. Got the Perenti, lizard. See if we can see him. There he is, the Perenti. Having a bit of a kip under the light, the heater. Here's another lizard. Just going for a bit of a walk. Just in the middle enclosure. Here we go, so the Burmese python is just in the litter here. Oh. It is mammoth. Absolutely mammoth. Okay, so let's keep going now. So the Perenti is over here too. We have an exhibit. So yep, he's inside. So he's got an inside and an outside exhibit. Fast and the Furious. Oh. I was going to check the inside first. So we keep going now. Ooh, it's been an absolute cold day today. Yeah, it's quite busy, so So, Reptile Encounters has been ticked off. And now we'll continue up. We'll have a look at the Australian Wetlands now. But here's that Gibbon walk just up the top as part of the new changes that have occurred at the zoo. One thing I'm a bit unsure about is how they sort of get the Gibbons back into their area should something happen. But I guess they've got something already worked out with that. So before we head to the Australian Wetlands, crikey mate, we'll head to the Pavilion. So this wasn't here originally at the Perth Zoo. Well, just the last time before the works were done. It was brought back, of course. The monkey house and more. So the an ornate timber monkey house stood here when Perth Zoo opened in 1898. So this is in recognition of that. By 1934, the ageing infrastructure had been rebuilt and expanded using local jarrah and limestone. Birds and small mammals were housed next to monkeys around the outside of the building, while keepers used the inside to store and prepare the animals' meals. And evolving animal welfare standards meant the last animals moved out in the 1980s, and food preparation relocated in 2024 when the building was repurposed as the lakeside visitor pavilion you see today. So that's what it once looked like. So yeah, they've reinstated it in its whole old form. Obviously not with the same stuff inside, as we'll have a look. So that's the timeline of the zoo. So let's go and have a look of this building. Wow, this is beautiful. Now here's the zoo map. So it's really good they've got it here. We've done the Reptile Encounter, and we have looked at the Pavilion. Where can we find that? So the penguins, so we're roughly about here. And then we'll go and have a look at the Australian Wetlands and the crocodile and the penguins. So we'll just sort of gradually make our way around. So beautiful, and that's the food vendor that they have here, the restaurant. Bit of changes. Okay, so let's go to the Australian Wetlands. Well, I like this sign. It's always been here, the caution, narrow bridge ahead. So now if you've made it this far into the video, please be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and also fill out the bus route and train journeys request forms. You can also follow me on Instagram, and if you have any suggestions of content you'd like me to film, be sure to fill out the form. You can find that just on the very bottom of the channel links section. So here's the Australian Wetlands. So let's go and have a look. Here we go. So we've got the frog here. This one is the white-lipped tree frog. Big, bold and beautiful. So very nice. And we have the green tree frog. Not too sure where he is. trying to keep warm. It's very cold here at the zoo. Here we go. We've got this splendid tree frog. Good looks, bad taste. And wow, there we go. We've got, oh, look at that. 4, 3, and odd coloured one. If you start the back, they're all huddled together. They tend to do that. And there we go. Look at that, beautiful. Splendid tree frog. You can find them in the northern tropics because they like the moist tropical environments, including caves and urban areas. And let's have a look.
So now you're looking for the other tree frog.
Found him. I found the boy. Yeah, I found him. What does it say? Uncle, what does it say? Uncle, what does it say? It's slippery. It's slippery.
It says splendid tree frog. Oh, there's a whole bunch of them. Look. Look.
Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, little tortoise.
Oh, that's so you only want
Having a little bit of a dry out on the log, just hanging out. Okay, so now I'm outside heading towards the penguins. Let's go and have a look at these little guys. So it's a bit cold for them.
Hello, Mr. Penguin. Well, hang on, we'll see the reptiles first and then we'll get there. Don't worry.
Don't expect too much activity. Oh. Got some birds up the top. Okay, so yeah, little penguin buddies are not out, so might have a look a little bit later to see if they're still around. Okay, here we go to the wetlands. Beautiful. Beautiful. Wow, check that out. So the large birds that you'll find here. So we've got the brolga, the two white ducks, or the white look like ducks. Got the ibis, the glossy ibis, which are the black birds with a little bit there. You got the green pygmy goose, often mistaken for as a duck. And you got the Australasian shoveler. And of course we have the black swan, which is the West Australian emblem. Beautiful. Look at that. So all the birds, they're just chilling. Got the duck. And we're all just having a little bit of a feed at the moment, a bit of brekkie. Very nice and relaxing here. So they've got this big net to keep them up as well, all enclosed. You've got these birds just up there too. You find them around your local park and lake. So here's a bit more to have a look at. The little pied cormorant. Probably seen them in Lake Mungo around there. The plumed whistling duck, which you probably can hear every now and then. Whoa. So very good around here. Little duck. Having a bit of a preen, and they filter out the all the unwanted sand and whatnot through their bill, their beak, and as they're looking for food. You've got the pied heron, the Rajar shell duck, and the freckled duck. Very nice. You've got the black winged stilt. They're pretty much found everywhere where there's water. Oh, he's going for a fly, I think, or going for a walk somewhere. And the eastern cattle egret. So we'll continue on now. Yep, look at that. So yeah, Perth Zoo is a really nice area to take the family on the weekend. You can take them and have really affordable entertainment, as well as education, a very educative experience like you saw with, we've got a group of high school students here just doing a bit of research project for the school. You got the royal spoonbill, the blue-billed duck, and the black-necked stork. Sorry, black-necked stork. So yeah, it's very, very good around here. And yeah, please take note. Don't drop any of your rubbish in the lake here, or your hair bands, because that can end up on a duck or any of the wildlife that is here. So you've got a nice bench and bin, and here's a bit of information as to the vital ecosystem. And yeah, wetlands do provide an important habitat that provide refuge, feeding and breeding grounds for an abundance of wildlife. There we go. So let's continue on now. We'll go and have a look at the barramundi and the crocodile too. There is the crocodile lawn just on the outside of this building. So and that's the view of the lake. Crocodiles ahead. So here we go. It's a little darker in here. So, is there a crocodile in here? Be mindful, parents, to make sure your kids stay behind the glass, behind this log here. It's put here for your protection as well as your children's protection. Too many times that we've been at the zoo and seen kids climbing over the protected rope. Last thing we want is for anything to happen. So here's the barramundi. This is what you normally would see in the fish and chip shop, but this is what it looks like out in the wild. They're very big in size. They can grow quite big. And there is a billabong feed too at 12 p.m. on Saturdays. So now there's a few different varieties of, like, you got the turtle, red-faced turtle, just having a cruise down the bottom there. And you got those little barramundi that are just swimming in formation actually. So very good. Under the shade of a coolabah tree. The billabong. So this is the billabong that was sung in Waltzing Matilda. Well, just a replication of it. Now you'd find all these animals. You've got the barramundi, turtles, all be found in a billabong. And there's not too many of these such areas around anymore in the outback. It's all dried up or been consumed for housing.
Oh, look, there's one. There's one, look.
Okay, so let's head off to the crocodile lawn. So not too sure if the crocodile is here. No, let's go and have a look. So the crocodile is usually out here. Solar powered efficiency. An estuarine crocodile found up in the northern waters. And that's his enclosure. Whoa, there he is.
He's moving in the water. Moving by the tree. You know he may climb up.
See if he actually hops up. So there's only his head. His body is still underwater. Now the crocodiles are descendants of the dinosaurs. You can see part of his scales just popping up. That's a bit of information on the apex predator. So he's having a big feed there. So you've got to be very careful. The estuarine crocodile is the world's largest crocodile, and at the top of the food chain in its ecosystem. They eat just about anything that comes into within range. Their ancestors dined on dinosaurs. Well, today, more standard fare ranges from fish and sharks to birds and even water buffalo. So yeah, they lurk. It's just their natural behaviour. They lurk under the water waiting for their prey. So here we go, we'll continue on now to the Australian birds. And parrots. Beautiful. Oh, little parrots. There's so much to come and see down here at Perth Zoo. You need the whole day really to really soak it in and enjoy it. So burning down the house, that's a bit of information there, and there's logging too. Now, let's have a listen.
Please turn me till the message plays.
That's really good. Okay, a bit wet. Okay, we'll just wait for that door to close. So the doors, you have to wait for one door to close before the other one opens. And just to protect the birds, keep them in their enclosure. Whoa, what a noisy bird. Oh, see that yellow bird up there? Yellow parrot. Now these birds were found in a lot of the southwest of Australia, but due to climates warming up and everything, the population has decreased a little. So yeah, we have the sun conure. Now, not all of them are located in Australia. We've just got a mix. Yep, the brush bronzy wing. And we've got the stilt that we saw in the wetlands, and this is the regent parrot. So you've got to be nice and quiet and you can see the birds. So here's the yellow one that we saw, and this time we have the green parrot. They're very noisy, but you're probably less likely to see them out and about when it's cold. Beautiful. So when you go into this exhibit just after the crocodile lawn, just keep your voices down to a nice gentle chat and listen to the birds. They're more likely to be a bit more active when there's less noise around. Wow, absolutely beautiful. So let's continue on now. They get a nice rich diet, really healthy diet too. Seeds as well as fruit daily replaced, and also the fresh access to water. And because it's a really cold day, they've got the heater on too, so a lot of the birds stayed in their little enclosure in the back. But yeah, you'll definitely be able to see a bit more when you come along. to Perth Zoo. Bird about town. See you later, birdies. Oh, here we go. Here's a little stoke, I think. Yeah, we saw them at the wetlands, but you can see them a bit close here. Beautiful. Now I'll try and get as much of Perth Zoo filmed today as I can, especially the elephant too. So let's go. Okay, here we go. So, yep, we have ticked off the wetlands now, along with the crocodile lawn and the walk through Avery. So we'll continue along here, and there's Australian Bushwalk, which we'll have a look at next. So Primates is the last remaining elephant at Perth Zoo, bull elephant, and he will be relocating to South Australia next month in August sometime. They're doing the preparation, the training for him so that he has a smooth transition over, and it will be sad to see him go, and they're replacing it with the sort of a Jurassic Park for the dinosaur lovers out there. Echoes of the past. So this is where all these sun bears used to be, and various other animals, which is really sad how this was before conservation was even considered the normal. So here we go. We start from this side actually. How times have changed. And the zoo, Perth Zoo, has been around since 1898. Can you believe it? And yeah, that's pretty much how the bears were. They were just put on display back then, guys. So we'll walk through each one. Golden jackal, Africa and Asia. This is what, obviously it's been toppled over, but that's how they had it. The Malayan sun bear, which we'll have a look in his natural enclosure. And I'm not too sure what else they had, but yeah, that's just as a reminder. And up the top there is the Australian Bushwalk as well, so we'll go and have a look at that. And this is the brand new adventure playground. So again, here is the zoo membership. Join today to get a discount. You can get a discount 10% at the zoo shop and at the cafe, and you can grab free entry into associated zoos as well around Australia. Fantastic. So, located in the heart of South Perth, you can get over here by the ferry or catch a 34 from either Cannington Station or Perth Busport. But Perth Busport, if you're coming from Perth, is the best option for the 34, which gets you here pretty quick, along with that goes along South Terrace there, but oh no, actually Mill Point Road, sorry, I do lie. It's Mill Point Road that the 34 goes along, and if you want to get the 30 and 31, they go along Labouchere Road, which drops you right out the front of Perth Zoo main entrance. Saves you walking through Windsor Park, which is what you'll have to do for the 34. from Mill Point Road, just near Windsor Hotel. Now, there was a death of the dingo a few months ago, but there is some new dingo pups coming soon, so very excited to see that. So we'll go and have a look at the Australian Bushwalk now and see if we can spot the koala joey. Wow, yes, that's right, the koala joey has been spotted a few times. So here we are now, and dingo pups coming. The first one we'll see is an emu, the kangaroo, echidna, another kangaroo, wallaby. You got the kangaroos around here, Tassie devil, and koala, and the cockatoos to the Asian rainforest, and you got the quokka and numbat. So let's go and have a look. Just waiting for people to go ahead. There you go, nice waterfall. And a nice pool there with the peppermint tree. So it's really got the Australian theme around here, down to a T. Then we'll go just here. Oh, wow, check that out. It has been raining a lot past couple of days. Okay. Flightless but fast. That's right. The emus can achieve up to 48 kilometers an hour as they're running across. That's considerable. Gosh. There we go. There's the emu in the distance. Maybe a bit of a preen. I think his mate might be a bit up ahead. G'day, mate. So let's continue on. Try and get past this mud. They had, can you believe it? Like here in South Perth, they had about 70, just over 70 millimeters of rain over the last few days. So yeah, it was quite flooding. Wow.
This special presentation starts in 15 minutes at the Rainforest exhibit in Asian Rainforest.
Asian Rainforest. That will be the next section that we will have a look at. So now we're just coming up to the echidnas. And there was a rare sighting of the echidna having a wander around. So, what have we got? He is not out, so.
It's like this. And that gives
Usually a little asleep, aren't they?
Be
careful, Dad.
Fox and then the echidna. So the echidna just they'll defend themselves from foxes and dingoes. That's an actual dingo, sorry. Thought they might have closed off the this exhibit, but yeah, the echidna is hiding probably in his burrow because it's really cold. But this is very fascinating with the bushfire emergency plan for echidnas. So number one, they seek shelter, drill straight down, disappearing into the dirt in as little as 1 minute. Number 2, they insulate, so they flex their spines individually, so sand packs down for great installation. Number 3, time to torpor, so your heart rate and metabolism and body temperature plummets in a kind of hibernation, so that's so that they don't have to breathe as much, because otherwise they'll inhale all that oxygen. Not oxygen, the carbon dioxide. So you breathe, they can survive on just 3 breaths a minute. Handy when oxygen levels are low and toxic carbon dioxide levels are high from the fire. Then they have to wait, and then wait some more after the first steps, and come in and out of torpor for a few weeks or even months as you inspect prey, or as your insect prey returns rather. And then number 6, regrow. Maybe some of your spines have melted or got singed, but they'll regrow again. The main thing is that you've survived a fire, so look at that. Amazing. They're very resilient mammals, the echidnas. And that's just the life of the echidna, how it gives birth to the little egg, and what it looks like.
Yeah, freezer. Make some more ice block.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay. Do have some photos of my last time at Perth Zoo, so be sure to I'll update them as I have been attending Perth Zoo, and I will of course be sure to put it in the Google Drive, so just keep an eye on the Google Drive in the video description section. So the kangaroos normally hang out around here, but they're not out due to the weather again. But yeah, the main thing is that you guys have had a chance to have a look at Perth Zoo, and you can come back when it's a bit warmer too. You tend to see a bit more when it's warmer. So we'll just continue around here and see what we can see next. So here's just a bit of information.
That's it, yeah, that's right, yeah. Oh wow. They've got this incredible indoor bird rainforest.
And the very good. So we'll just have a look at some of the information. Here they are, the kangaroos. So they normally just sort of bounce around from one end to the other, and they're just after some sun at the moment. So here's just some information about the wildlife. Fantastic. So let's go and have a look at the marsupials, the kangaroos. So we're getting a little bit closer to the koalas and the Tasmanian devils, and we'll go and have a look at the cockatoos first. So there they are, they're resting, the kangaroos, and we've got an albino kangaroo, or just keeping warm in the morning sun. And we've got a couple more here. Hello guys. Okay, so we continue on now. If we go straight ahead, we'll make it down to the quokkas and the numbat, but we'll have a quick detour here. Have a look at the cockatoos. The Australian cockatoos. We've got the black cockatoo and Major Mitchell's, or well, they call them something else, but here, but it's all about saving our cockatoos, which is very important. Cockatoo care. Endangered. Okay, let's go and have a look. Oh yes, here we go. Love these birds, they're so good. But yet we see less and less of them as their natural area, their habitat is destroyed to make way for housing. So really when we go and building communities, we should keep the wildlife, the nature in place, because these birds do rely on it. They do rely on logs and tree canopies to nest in, as well as the forests to get all their food. So it's about making better choices. So let's see a bit more up here. So the pink cockatoo, or Major Mitchell's. It's important to consider also why it's not sustainable anymore to have the sprawl. Like forever, Perth has had the suburban sprawl. I'll have a look at it. Make sure we've got that. There we go. So yeah. But we need to start looking at compacting our communities, living in apartments and maybe smaller modular houses if we can, to protect these trees and these beautiful birds too, because once they're gone forever. So, sorry about the sun, guys. Cockatoo Hospital. So there is some great work being involved. Great work being done in releasing the black cockatoos, the red-tailed cockatoos as well, back into the wild. And Jill G is unable to be returned back into the wild due to her wing. Here's a bit of like a nesting box. These little birds have such great characters too. So yeah, there is a really good conservation centre, the Karakan Black Cockatoo Conservation Centre is located in Martin. Beautiful area. Used to be a theme park or wildlife centre once, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, that's run by now Glenn Dewhurst. Yeah, part of related to him in the extended family. He is very good with, him and his staff are really good at rehabilitating these black cockatoos from being found on the roadside sick to being able to be released back into the wild. So be sure, guys, to just be mindful when you're out driving around in the bush to just be mindful to stick to the speed limit. Don't do anything stupid while driving. And if you see an injured wildlife on the side of the road, just be sure to call up the appropriate authorities to come and collect them and get them rehabilitated. So the Western Rosella, they can be found in the southwest of Western Australia. The purple-crowned lorikeet, and the forest red-tailed black cockatoo, which is really cool. Oh yeah, beautiful birds. So we have a bit more bird life around here. They're really cheeky cocky too. Yep, after some attention, but these aviaries are designed to encourage the birds to fly, continue doing their natural behaviour that they'll do out in the wild, from tree canopy to tree canopy. Oh, we have a Western Rosella at the,
and welcome to Perth Zoo.
at the back.
And I hope you're having a great day. Have you ever seen a little penguin fly? Maybe not in the skies, but this little popular Australian seabird soars through the water as it hunts for its fish to its day. Check out the penguins feeding underwater at the Little Penguin Exhibit 15. See you there.
Beautiful. So yeah, just here we've got the little natural bush walk here. You can have a look through. Make our way back now to continue along. We'll see the quokkas, the quolls, numbats. And the koala, the Australian emblem. So stay tuned. So we have completed this section half here, and we've just done that bit there. So we'll continue along and we'll have a look at the koala and the quokka and numbat before making it back to the Asian rainforest. Wow, look at that. Indigenous art. Here we go. Here is the Noongar seasons as well, the 6 seasons on their calendar. So have a look at that, pause the video anytime. So let's continue on. Now another thing too, just be mindful of the quokkas. I know that there's a big thing in the community, like people they go to Rottnest Island, see the quokkas, and they want to take selfies, happy selfies with them, but actually you're doing more harm than good. These little guys might have a happy look on their face, but you could be putting them under a lot of stress by stopping and wanting to get a photo with them. So just be mindful next time you want to get a selfie at Rottnest Island and you see a quokka. So let's go. Okay, so here we go to the numbat and quokka. the Rottnest Island resident, the quokka. Might not be out today. There he is. 2 quokkas, guys. Now, it's best to stay behind the rope and just view them in the natural setting. So let's see. Can we see him hopping around? He's just over there. I think they're just going for a sun. There we go. Oh, he's eating something. See part of him just come through a little bit more, mate. So they are related to, they are part of the marsupial family. Here he is. There's his mate. So please don't pat them. When you're at the zoo here, there's too many people that are patting these quokkas, and it's not advised, because especially if he's a young quokka, his mum could reject him in the pouch because she can't recognise the scent, and that goes with all the other animals too, guys. So just use your common sense a bit. Just view them peacefully doing their thing, you know. There we go. So the quokka. Okay, so let's continue to the Numbat house. Quokka has been ticked off. Oh, now the unique Numbat. Now these are under threat due to the foxes and other predators like wild cats. And unlike most other marsupials, Numbats do not have a true pouch. Are active during the day, diurnal, and eat only termites, up to 20,000 a day. Can you believe that? Though endangered due to the loss of habitat and introduced predators like foxes and feral cats, Perth Zoo is helping to save this unique West Australian animal from extinction. So they're doing several things like putting collars on, GPS tracking collars, just to keep an eye on where the Numbats are, their location, and also for their breeding too. So they're very quirky little marsupials. So yeah, the best way that you can eradicate and you can help with the conservation effort is by keeping your cat indoors at night time. Don't let them go feral. It's not nice. So okay, so let's go and have a look at the Numbat. Okay, they're locked. Okay, so maybe not. I'll try that again. Okay, so it looks like the Numbat's exhibit is closed at the moment, so we'll just have a look at the Google Drive form down below. Not the form, but the Google Drive. I have put a photo of the Numbat when I was last here, so okay, let's go and have a look at the Tasmanian Devil and the koala Joey, koala and her Joey. Now you can also be sure to bring a water bottle. You can find these water stations across the zoo in various locations. Saves you having to buy a bottle of water with your lunch at the cafe. Now they do keeper talks every certain days for the koala, and then on the days that are obviously not the same day, they'll do a feeding keeper talk of the Tasmanian Devil. So let's see if we can find the mother and her Joey. quality time with my Aussie mates. So after this we'll head over to the Asian rainforest. So let's see if we can spot her. That's the enclosure. There we go, that's the koala up the top, fast asleep. We have the Joey in the pouch. So due to the low nutrients of the gum leaves, the koalas spend a lot of their time asleep after eating. So we, yeah, you can find again a photo of the mother and her baby Joey in the Google Drive. Okay, so here we go. Tasmanian devil. They're obviously not out having a wander around due to the weather. Actually, we might see one. Oh. There we go. Here's the Tasmanian devil. Just one that we can see at the moment. Wow. Oh. Pulling the branch. So that's a Tasmanian devil, guys. Wow, look at those big jaws. Now they're not very polite eaters, so often shred through bones and flesh to eat. Yeah, they'll often, as you can see, they're good at cleaning up after dead roadkill. So if you want to have a look at the keeper talks, be sure to visit for the koalas. Talk and feed Monday, Tuesday, Thursday and Saturdays at 3 p.m, or the devil keeper talk and feed at 3 p.m. on the Wednesday, Friday and Sunday. So just the consecutive days that you'll find. If they're not doing a keeper talk for the koalas, they'll be definitely doing it for the Tasmanian devil. Okay, so let's go to the Asian rainforest now, guys. Sorry about this video being a bit long, but I want to cover most areas, about 90% of the zoo while we're here. Okay, so here we are, the Asian rainforest, just starting. So we'll be walking towards. It's a really cool day today. Really nice. Got the kangaroo paw. And yeah, so let's continue on now. Now they do have all these this section here that's worth looking at. They do have a breeding program for the numbats as well as the shark bay mice. Just over the fence there is where they do all the breeding for that, so be sure to have a look when you're walking through the Asian rainforest. Beautiful. So let's keep going now. Now we're on to the otters. Beautiful. Let's see if we can see them. The small-clawed otter. They have their own little area, often referred to as the lodge. So let's go and have a look. So the family that plays together. So that's their lodge they go into at night time. Can we see any?
Then we go to we can go to the mouse, and then we go to the owl. Why is this ball there?
Because they like playing with balls as well.
Where is it?
I don't know.
Okay, we can't see any, so we'll continue on. And we're up to the Komodo dragon. Now he might be out. Might be up. See if we can find him. I do have a photo of him the last time I was here. So if we don't see him this time, that's all good. I'll post it. There he is. Oh, look at that big boy. He's grown. The Komodo dragon, they can grow very big, and the people on Komodo Island in Indonesia have worshipped these animals and see them as being a reincarnation of their deceased family members. So that's why they've remained quite intact. The population out there is still going quite strong, hence the name Komodo dragon.
Maybe he's inside, Toby. It's cold out there. Oh, there he is, Hugo. Can you see him?
Yeah, they don't actually have fire, but it's just their bite.
Wow, is he huge?
There we go, and that's the big enclosure. So let's keep going. Just a bit of information. So Komodo dragons can smell their prey from up to about 4 kilometers away, and just the decaying flesh. So okay, and let's keep going. So yay, we've seen the Komodo dragon. So usually we don't see, so usually it's hiding, but it's good. So now we're coming up to the red panda, the Nepalese red panda, which is up in the tree, likes to nest, or not nest, but just hide up in this big Wharton Bay fig tree here at the zoo. And yeah, you can only be found just up here in Nepal. So let's see if we can locate him.
In my bag, but it's always away. Henry, back over. Oh, what's that that you've got?
I think he's in the tree. He's probably hiding. Okay, let's go and have a look at the gibbons here. Now, beautiful. You find them in the rainforest region. The Javan gibbon.
No, I think he's
Okay, I think from what I heard, I think they're hiding, but that's what the exhibit looks like. Beautiful, mimicking the natural environment.
Have you seen the gibbons?
So let's keep going. Okay, so now we're up to the sun bears. Now this is the natural habitat of the sun bear. Okay, so here we go, the sun bear, very rare bear. So it's a bit shy today, too many people. So yeah, you can support sun bears in the wild in Cambodia. There we go. They are as well a bit endangered. So it's through programs like this, the conservation efforts of zoos like Perth Zoo, which help maintain the sun bear population. So let's keep going. Okay, the bull elephant. Let's go and see if we can find him. Primates before he... There we go. Here he is. Primates. So he is preparing to go to the South Australia Zoo. And yeah, ever since Trish the elephant matriarch had passed away, they've had in plans to move the remaining 2 elephants to a bigger open plains zoo. We've had Pat and I already move across, but because Primates was a little bit unsure, he needed a bit more time. So he is set to go around August this year, 2025 at the time of recording. And this will become a different exhibit once he's gone. So yeah, did affect the herd quite considerably with Trisha passing away, because she was here for a long time.
It's a grumpy bear.
So he's just swaying at the moment. So they have been doing some ongoing training to get him ready for the relocation.
It doesn't move, it's stuck there. It doesn't move, it's stuck there. It doesn't move. Hey, do you want to have some food? Eddie, it's stuck. It's stuck on there. You had it? It's stuck. You want to have some of your food?
This, of course, is the Asian elephant, and the that's the difference between the Asian elephant and the African elephant. And this is Primates.
What was that sound?
Okay, there we go. We'll see you later, Primates. Okay, so now we're up to Jungle School. Welcome to Jungle School, everyone. Lessons for life in the forest. So the orangutans. There we go, we've got an orangutan just here. We've got these really cool towers that they can look out from the platforms. So it mimics their actual wild instincts, wild environment. Beautiful. And you've got the other one up here too. So they're often seen playing with Hessian sacks, like potato sacks. Beautiful. The talk happened 11 AM daily. Okay. And you can help the Sumatran orangutans because there's only 14,000 left in the wild.
Look, another.
So getting around just through swinging. Beautiful. So it's a better view. Okay, there we go. So we have seen the Jungle School guys come back for a visit, make sure you go to Perth Zoo here for a more closer exhibit or experience of this beautiful exhibit. And just over there is the African Savannah, which we will have a look at in a little while. So we'll continue on the journey now. And here we go. Okay, we have the Primate Trail. So beautiful. Got primates here, monkeys. We had the little
New arrivals.
pygmy marmots. So
It could have been.
these are located in South Africa. Can't see any at the moment. Yeah, they're sort of a bit cold for the animals today, but yeah, definitely have a look at the exhibit. When you come down, you'll see the animals more up close. Might be coming out then. So this is just a quick walk through. Common set. And the pygmy. So yeah, definitely you can find this in the primate section. So we'll continue on now and have a look at the other sections. So, yeah, the cotton, the black and white ruffed lemur is here. Beautiful. Spotty! Beautiful. He's having a lie out on his little swing. Beautiful. Okay. That's a bit of information from cotton top tamarin. Yeah, there they are in the sun, just having a climb up. It looks like got the emperor tamarin just in this section here. Yeah, you can certainly hear them, but yeah. Oh, there they are. Don't know if you can see. Known for their little emperor moustaches. Beautiful. Beautiful. There he is. Okay, there we go, African Savannah, guys. So let's go and have a look. So this will be the final leg of the zoo. Sorry. There we go. That's the quill for the porcupine. And this is the tortoise exhibit. Can't seem to see anything, but we'll continue on now. So porcupine.
Look. See that?
Look at this one.
Daddy, you keep it danger.
What is dangerous? What?
See?
What's danger?
This one on top.
So what is danger? Where did I go?
Come here.
This one there too.
That's all good. They're a bit popular with the visitors.
It's actually around like 155. Come over here, bud. Who's like a four?
Wow, check this out. Zebras. Yeah, meerkats are a bit popular at the moment, so just when you come down, make sure to go to the African Savannah and you can check it out. Yeah, I do have some photos on Google Drive that I will post as well. So let's keep going now. There we go, so that's the infamous kiss that they had earlier on in the newspaper. And we'll continue on through the African Savannah. Nice. The hyena. There he is. Just up the back. So they are not painted dogs. They are hyenas. Actually more related to cats than dogs. There we go. So interesting.
Look at that, yuck.
Oh, turtles are not there. Oh, there's a lizard on the rock. Can you see? Like the lizard we saw in the bathroom at the holiday house.
So what we saw before was the tortoise. We're up to the key apple tree. So let's keep going. And there's a sausage tree, guys. And this is what they use for the elephants. The elephant grass grows in more so in the summer months. So here we go up to the lion exhibit. Oh, Johnny, come back.
That is very good. Wow, my disguise really good.
It's how they tell other male lions this is my territory. Don't come in here.
He's barking.
Yeah. And that's around, he's walking around.
That's Johnny. He's showing his strength. Beautiful. That's the Perth Zoo's pride. And And that's the sausage tree for its unusually shaped fruit. So let's keep going now. Coming up to another viewing point for there isn't any animals in there at the moment, so they've done a really good job here with turning this into sort of the African Savannah theme. So elephant grass.
They're pretty amazing. They look pretty scary.
Beautiful. Love this walkway. So coming up to the rhinos now. Our big cats are just like your little cats. And the rhinoceros. So this is just a quick look through the Javan rhino, white-lipped, Indian and Sumatran.
Yeah.
Rhinos are nearly blind. Yeah, but they have very good hearing.
Do they?
Beautiful.
That in Albany. I actually saw that.
Okay, so come down and have a look at the African Savannah. There we go, the sausage tree again. Been known to be quite damaging on cars. So, the lemurs, ringtail, there they are. Yeah, there they are. The ring-tailed lemur. Just one. Got a nice beautiful pool to swim in and waterfall. Beautiful. Now we'll continue along and we'll make it to the African painted dogs, which are often the hyenas are mistaken as being, which isn't the case. The African painted dog is not like hyena. So they aren't. Don't think they are. So they're doing some work on the exhibit. But there's the rhino that we saw before. Just from a different angle. And yep, there's just a bit more information. Yeah. Okay, probably can't see that, but that's okay. So yeah, I didn't get a chance to have a look at all the exhibits today, but a majority of them. Okay. So it's been a real fun morning here at Perth Zoo. I'll put the details down the bottom if you want to have a look at visiting, planning your day. Oh, let's have a look at that. African Savannah. There we go. The orangutan crossing. Beautiful calls. You'll only experience this out in the wild. And when they're amazing. Beautiful.
The gibbons are making that noise.
So it's actually gibbons, not the orangutans, but pretty close cousin. Wonderful. Oh, it's 3. Oh, is he gonna walk? And they're communicating. And of course, kids are mimicking it, imitating the gibbons. Absolutely, got to appreciate that.
They can pop and move.
Looks like a baby.
I think that was only a baby. When we saw the other one, it was yeah. She's young. How old is it?
Oh, look how you're training her. He knows. Oh, yeah.
Is he on? Is he run?
Yeah, well, you have like, yeah. It's okay, Nina.
You can come over here.
Just wait, he's coming. No, he's
see
coming
his
down.
eye. You can see I can see his eye.
Oh, he's looking at
I can see it now.
He's bored.
It's so big.
I know, he's huge.
No, you did.